Evening, folks. Welcome to another edition of the Real Talk Show. In presently in Studio J, beautiful Lasbank Village. I'm a host, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. Um, we have several topics tonight. One of the greatest is the election is over now, and so we're aware what is going on now. Prime Minister John Wilson has picked his cabinet. As well, we go through that quickly. The sad news of the evening would be that of Aurelio Martinez, one of the greatest Ghanaian sensation. We look to him as a Belizean. He's from Honduras, but sadly yesterday he lost his life in a tragic airplane accident in Honduras. When the plane came down and apparently lose control, skidded off the tarmac, and I don't know, it's ended up in the water or something like that. But 6 person of 17 passengers lost their life, which includes Arello. Um, Rest in peace. Prayers to the family of Aurelio. I was told that he has children in Belize, in our country, and so condolences and our prayers goes out to Aurelio and to Aurelio's family. Grieving right now the loss of a great. He was a great singer. I heard Aurelio already, and then he had so much talent in singing, man, and so rest in peace, brother. Um, Race results. Last Thursday, we had Guns had the 186th edition of that particular race. It was AB only. I don't think he got the attendance because that was right after the election, and so people were up and things. I don't think it was a great showing. But when it just was clear, D Wade um, was first, won the race. Second was Darren Anderson, and third was Joshua Rivas. Let me just run it down quickly. Fourth, um, Stephen Jurgensen, Jairo Campos fifth, Charlie Leslie, Smokes Gladden, Warren Coe, Alvan Gillett, Skinny Vernon, Alex Red Bull Pratt, Greville Young, and Valan Sims. Wrongly though, the top B riders, the way of course double dip because he's a B rider. And so he got first overall and first A and also first B. The second B was Warren Coe, and wrongly though, top three for the B was Alex Red Bull Pratt. Um, there was some shake up in the Guns Club. I must say, I cannot say, we've been trained to all the riders there were graduation. Some people was graduated out of the club, and some people went from category B to category A, and some went from category A to category B. Um, Notable D Wade being a 50 plus, I think people were surprised as well. He was graduated from B class to A class. I don't know how that decision was reached because all the riders are normally given a run. The B, the 40 plus rider in that club as well are always given run that you're not graduated because of your status and your age. And so D Wade being a 50 plus, we were surprised that he was moved from B to category A. Graduation out of the club, notable was David Anderson and Joshua, the same one that came third. Actually, the three guys on the podium this third last of the race met graduation, two graduation out of the club in light of David Anderson and Joshua Rivas and D Wade from B to A. I would hope that Mr. Burns would rethink this graduation here, especially with D Wade, being that we are LS statesman. I don't think everybody's riding B. Myself, Roque Matos, couple Warren Covey, Dave Yarwood, couple of us are all B riders, and I believe that D Wade is not a dominant B rider in that. I mean, Kenny Gladden and Roque Matos, in my view, has won more classics in Guns Club than any rider, especially in the B class. So for me, it's a bit unfair to see they move him from B to A. I mean, let's see how that goes. Um, Everybody say Palace don't waste of time because they discover it's guns way or the other way, So I don't know how that go. Let's hope he can rethink that policy and so that was gun 106. This Thursday brings up the 187. It will be open. Don't know if those are people are arrived because again those saving banks are step into effect as people are save for this Sunday coming up. It's a monster race. I'll go through that. Um, the rumble in the jungle, serious rumbling will be that. So that will be this Sunday coming. I think sponsored by Anthony Mala, BTV. I think it's sponsoring this race. So we'll go through that shortly. Sunday past, we witnessed and we saw the 44th running of the West Rock Bellopan Classic. Um, Apart from the cross country, the West Rock, the Bellopan Classic is the next eldest classic in our country. And so I was looking at the fireworks. Last week I predicted that David Chav would have been running solo, all alone. He did exactly what I predicted. That was no surprise to me. But as the race unfolded, we saw some. Let me just go through the results of that Belfast Classic, and then after that, we'll go through some of the highlights that went on. I mean, the team never write to me, so but as always, we have those, no. Uh, okay, so let me do the let me start from the lower. We had the male youth. The male youth was won by Ahmad Trenton. Ahmad is in the holding zone. Looks very good. Second was Johan Choto. And third was newcomer, I'm told, Jamal Tablada Jr. Jamal's father used to ride back in the 90s, 2000 something. So a lot of riders' sons, the children are riding on. So that's great. So Jamal Tablada was third. He's new as well. Ahmad Sheridan rides for G Flow. Johan Choto rides for Chariot Cycling, and Jamal Tablada Jr. was unattached. He's a newcomer, but he's looking good. In the junior category, first place was Jahim Lewis. I think it's a while since Jahim has won a classic, so might be Jahim first classic, but congratulations to him from Valvoline Cycling Team. Second was Ahmad Terrington. I guess he double dipped. He's a youth from G Flow. And third was Devin Major from G Flow as well. In that male junior junior youth woman. First place was Leani Choto. Might be Leani's first win as well in a classic, as I think Irene Baque normally Irene Baque normally beat her. So Baque was second in this thing, and Kelsey Castillo hanging on to third place. In the women's open elite, Francine Gigley continued her dominance. Last 4 5 races, Francine has been unbeatable. Second was Gabrielle Lovell, and third was all-time cyclist and still pushing the, the button, Norma Nunes. Norma used to ride way back in the early 2090s, and so Norma is. I saw her interview now. I was impressed with. I'm impressed with you, Norma. Certainly, you're showing people that age is just a number. Okay, you're right there and still finishing the races and stuff. She's sponsored by the Hallowell Punishers. Gigley and Gabriel Lovell comes from Lovell Cycling Team. So that was the women elite, the youth, the male junior and youth. In the masters category, first place was Byron Pope. I think Byron Pope, the winner in the masters 35 plus races in the day, I think. Near I think Byron win all from classic. Might nearly win all. Jairo Campos was second. Jairo Campos is a club rider, and Jairo Campos just coming back from injury. Well, he had a bad accident, and so Jairo Campos nearly with one hand because his left hand is not so bent. He doesn't have the full power of that hand. So we have to give Jairo Campos kudos. He's riding very good. And third place was Smokes, Kenway Smokes Laden of SPD. Gyro rides for Whatever Boys, and Popes come from Anthony Mala, DJ Alliance. Then in the 40 plus, Kenny Smokes Laden was first in that from SPD was first. Second was Gregory Lovo of Lovo Cycling Team. And third place was Ivan Samuel Beasio. It's the same Big Sam. So we think Sam name Samuel, but apparently Samuel is middle name. Ivan Samuel Velasio from Team Santino's. Sam is riding great as well. Then in the 50 plus Masters category, only two riders finished in that category. First place went to the line himself, Robert Liam Stewart, unattached, and second place went to M&M Engineering, Roquito Matos. Now in the elite, big classic welcome right behind us here, big race. Derek Charrea didn't surprise me, blown everyone to blow them apart and finish all alone. I think he went from mile 31, 30, 31, went to Belmopan all the way, came back all by himself. Didn't no one saw him again. Not even on those long stretch they saw him. Second place was his teammate, Javen Gonzalez, both of them from G4 second team. Third place from Santino's team Santino's was James Alford, who had a tremendous race. We'll talk about it later. Joshua Fuller also from Team Santino's was fourth, and among the top five was Anthony Mala, DJ Alliance rider. He was impressive. Tariq Flowers was impressive in that particular race. So Tariq is getting off on his own car. Tariq was a classic rider. He won the Jamaican Moto Classic already in his career, and he was fifth in this year's West Rock Belpan Classic. Congratulations to the top five. There were 10 prizes, but I didn't get the top. I didn't get the top 10. I think I got the. I got. Let me quickly. I got the top seven. So it was Chav, Jiven, Alford, Joshua, Heras, Pope, Gyro Campos was very impressive. Gyro, both ways back to back. Alfred Parkley was seventh, and this race again, he was seventh again. I think Pope had beat him both ways as well. Pope was sixth in both ways, the Alfred Parks and in last Sunday's race. So, no respect has to be given to Gyro. He continues to excel and ride a tremendous race. Now, quickly, let me just go through the Belmont Classic, and we were looking, we were looking for fireworks. We know that Chav was back. Javen had won the Alfred Parks. Javen was here. Javen was going to be the favorite, and then Chav flew in back from the after he won the Vuelta de Independencia in Santo Domingo, and I knew that tour was a difficult tour, and Chav going to finish 8 minutes behind rather that World Tour de France and the Vuelta de España. Second place, um, his name, but the guy, Spaniard rider, won that tour. He's 48 years old now, and he's still riding great in his old age. So he was first, and Chav was about 8:25, 8 minutes 25 seconds behind him, which is commendable. And he was second in U23 Chav, only by like 5 or 8 seconds. He lost out on that U23 first place in that category. So I knew that Chav was definitely going to be the favorite. And so when I was told that Chav is in town, I said, okay. So I went on my show and I said last week that he will ride away from all of them. No doubt. See, when you're riding international events and when you're outside doing participating in international events, you're generally at another level. Belize is here, and when you go internationally, you're at another level. Hence the reason why the William brothers are considered two of Belize's best premier cyclists because they race in the States, they live in the States and they race in the States. So when they come to Belize, they are always at a better notch than the Belizean riders. And I must say quickly, comes into mind. I was speaking this week to a couple of riders too, because people tend to always, to me, I call it disrespect a bit, the William brothers, and like, they always said, what are they doing for Belizean riders? And so I was telling them the fruit is showing off. Jiving and um, Baby Chav, both of G Flow cycling team, is in the States under the auspices of the William brothers and the trainer Callum and Williams, who are Justin and Corey's father. And so when they say, what are the William brothers doing for Belize? We have the fruit. That is the fruit that you see what Jiving and Chav is performing. And so I personally have never knocked them for that, what they're doing for Belize and cycling, because I have seen what they have done. Not only heard, but I've seen. And the footage here, the evidence is before us. The William brothers continue to strive to help Ivan and Chav and the entire G Flow team, along with their sponsor, Mr. Glenn Towers. And so I have to give much kudos and appreciation to Corey and Justin and Kalaman, their father, for everything that they're doing to try to help Belize and cyclists to look out. We had two Belizean pro. Kaya signed a pro contract, and that was taken away. That Kaya is back in Belize. Osaki Ross had signed a pro contract back in Belize. And so we don't have any pro riding. So we were hoping that some other riders in Belize would get that opportunity. And so looking at Javen and Chav, I can see more likely hoping someday that they'll get the opportunity as well to ride on a pro team in the United States. So kudos to the William brothers and their father Kalaman and entire Williams family. Surely you are doing something great for our Belizean riders, and it's showing. It's been a while apart from Osakiros when he came in the Belmopan Classic, when he came back from Guatemala, rode away from everybody, beating the second place by nearly 4 minutes. Chav came back from the store and did the same thing, beat the second place about 4 minutes his teammate. Darren was saying that he ride and he tried best and he just can't see the man. So Chav showed his dominance, and so kudos to the entire G Flow family and what they're doing. And if we're gonna go any further, if we're gonna try to win the cross country, international events is the way to go. I think um, Hiros is in the United States. I think riding right now. I don't know if he's back for this race or something, but he's out there training and riding as well. Lovely was also is out there. I know Wasani Castro is also racing in the US, so before they come back to participate in the cross country. So it's great to have Belizean riders participating in international events. Because that's the only way that if you just ride a Belize, you don't want to know where I don't tell them already. But I know to be club riders eventually, and it's showing that club riders beat one lot or no elite in Gyro Campus, two back-to-back 17 classics. So it's showing that you don't want to know where you're going to say that, but you don't want to know where. So I end up right in the club directly shortly. So the race, the end up started, and I only watch the start, but when I go watch it, I think a man start talking. A man start to call me actually. Tell me, boy, pala, where Bubbles do, man? Bubbles do, both and he goes, bow, run. But I don't know. Well, I know he rode in my time a bit. He's younger than me, but he rode in my time. And Carl Mokolok. Carl Mokolok is the trainer of Alliance team. And so I know Carl, he's a good friend of mine. But I don't understand why would only the Carl tell him, only the coach tell him. So people say that sometimes riders do things and the coach never tell him to do it and do it. But I couldn't understand why Carlton Robinson would have jumped out and race one classic development 100-mile race. I said, wow, I haven't seen anybody in the outside and pro peloton. I said, nobody. I haven't seen the top riders do such nonsense, I call it. That knucklehead move Carlton got happen. Nothing, nobody can tell me there's nothing right about that. Of riding a bicycle race. Everything there, defined to knucklehead, Duncy riding, clearly I don't want to know about Digi Alliance, I don't know about Not in Dijalan. I remove Carlton. Carlton was fourth place last year in the cross country. He was a top rider. And I would think that Carlton this year's cross country would be another one of our top rider. But looking at those races, I look at the results of the race. I don't know if Carlton looking that way. Carlton clearly after the race, then they say no that Carlton may ride for Goran. But I understand if you are riding for a man, how can you ride for someone and jump off and take off and go left hand? So I don't know what point are gonna stupid this from, but only ride for man and a go left man. If you ride for a rider, you stay with the rider. You don't go left the rider. So people are say, oh, Carlton jump out and go out there and hope that the man will come meter. Basically, waste the ride somebody doing. For take off too, or who you expect the who are gonna get you know when you go for a take off now, who you expect going up gonna get you weapon Hartville and then two are run for the court for Hartville to go for Hartville. I don't understand that kind of riding there. Knuckle, don't you riding I call him. Baby Chow driving man that like they put everybody in a baby chair, the baby high chair, man. And they take put down a little thing from the neck and they give them the food and when they do, they take on their food, they pass them and stop them, they make nice setup. I mean, I haven't seen two rider embarrass a feel like that since the Padilla brothers 20 no Padilla brothers, the Padilla and well a whole kind of stretch 2019 cross country. Three of them rode into the city by themselves. One, two, three. Then I kind of embarrassment where I say Baby Chav and driving did to that entire peloton yesterday. The Baby Chav gonna 31 30 seconds, minute and a half, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to bring up and the back road. I don't know. Like nobody seems to want chasing and when they do decide for chasing, they get those balloon. If the man go for on man go for on or put man on the front. I say Atlee load on the wrist. Atlee chase Trav when he just can. 10, 12 seconds, Atlee don't have on the pizza. When Atlee shake his elbow for say help, I say the whole Anthony Mallard, the Gerald free will. So in my mind I say, wait, what? They can't let Trav make Trav just right away fire. Because I know Trav condition. So I don't know if Trav put 40 seconds on it, it's a wrap. And so Trav just put that 40 seconds easily, minute and a half, 2, 3, 4. I say, wow. They, they that peloton that can look at them ready for cross country. When I look on them, rest of riders, but they're part of Alford, who gave a valiant effort, and hang out with Chav, hang out with Pope, Alford, Greg Lovell, Javin, and one more rider. There are five of them. And when Javin took off, Alford, he said a bit grind himself out and catch Javin, and then two managed for rotate and kind of blaze and beat the backward and next 2, 3 minutes again. So Chav beat the backward for nearly 7 minutes. I don't know. I may feel downtrodden when I see a race because I did try. I'm hoping that Belize and riders are getting ready for the cross country. But if Trav and driving could do that, like got on like picnic, slap on up, doing anything, and on nothing. Some those young they take everything. Everything they take on a food, they take on a sweet, they take on a party bag, and all seem like on look helpless. Couldn't, couldn't do nothing. I don't know if I could really think that I could depend upon 5 to 10 Belizeans for cross country. I know, honestly, not sure. After I saw that the fantastic, then I see donors, donors like sell people are going to donors like Bail man. When I watch the interview with Carlton, donors for donors gone he asked Carlton. Carlton, I noticed that sorry, you drop back for water and thing. Oh, I say, oh, yeah, Bail Carlton now. When Carlton jump in, I think, yeah, like him in more, him right for Goran and donors even start asking tough questions to the riders. Don't seem so. But I know Donis a humble guy. But in all fairness to the population, the people looking at the sport, we don't want to hear no excuse for riders. So the commentator have to ask them the tough questions so that they have to answer rather than try bail. That was a bailout. Donis bailout Carlton in an interview there. And always an interview where I say everybody that talk like that just decided I think it's for a training ride. All train all year round for ride classics. And when Belopan Classic come, on a turn Belopan Classic into a training ride too. So when I plan for ride, the race. Because the loan take for training, that training ride, we realize that we and I stand on the train. What the one I training for then? What I training for? This one they bring up the jungle, rumble in the jungle. On our users training to on our people that watch our race this Sunday and see on they go at it all out. I hope they're not training man that they who I think that Anthony Mala and BTB has sponsored the race. So I can't say Anthony Mala team have to be up to this challenge before win this race on Sunday. For no sponsoring of this race, I can't say oh no, all right, like knuckleheads again this Sunday. Oh no, I do. Oh no, no, for win on the sponsor race. The other team like nobody want to ride. If Trav did it by himself, there were other teams in here that should have participated in chasing Chavaria. Or just left him making gun, no one to chase it, but I just 17 minutes on. They want to get a bell up and now. Thank you again, because the BIM Federation, but in the BIM Federation, to both because international visit last 2 weeks ago, they got rang out to. Only get one race guide. The race guy said that when I bell open and when I way to went to Hummingbird and when we wrong and coming a bell open, take a right at the gas station, go past Compre, double down GF, and when I reach back, coming out again, I take a right at the stoplight and go to Forest Drive to the tongue to the clock, take a right, get on Hummingbird, hurry back, and go to Western Highway, take a right and come and believe. Travel come through there for space. The big crowd come out, Pope and about 5 man double in there. The foreman left open and turn back on it because well, sometimes even the preparation, only nothing no how for go. Come on, cyclists, only no regional race guide. Before the race, only no we go out on for take. Everybody gone way wrong now. Now when they catch four people next time, they read up and tell people like they want to people like him disqualified. Who Pope and disqualified? Pope win the carry queen. Only nothing no how for go. That don't tell me something. Just put the next 2 minutes for right there. They have 60 and nearly 7 minutes. Only nothing no I understand only right ways I don't know how for go. Pope Dublin what's called I mean I Dublin me na free time me a chala Michael. We not do that we not dumb. We know how we for turn. So even the official had a straight, we might take a right. If the official make an error, I want to we go straight, he want me to go straight. We the double straight right that fire drive because we know that don't have we for go. So only the right ways and only nothing no whole of a go between. That amount that tells me a lot about you know. Only already up to this challenge of cycling to me. Only nothing know how the race score. Only can follow only if you but maybe they can read, but I don't know. Maybe managers need to tell the riders. Because managers do internationally. Managers really race out to riders and tell them. So maybe second was they can't read, I believe. So only couldn't read and say the race going on first drive. But that in itself tell me that on already, on a team already, on a coaches already, they can't know how to go. When they travel and put big along the correct way, everybody's gonna way wrong. Man, but the whole peloton apparently knew how to go. That's sad. That's sad. Not the Bimbo Federation. One of cyclists, Dumbo. I don't know. How for those follow the course of the race. Okay, I read that in the guide. But go down here, first drive, take a right the first drive. Straight. Lato no can straight. Driving interview in this interview said that he's a ride, we want to come out no job, they just go all five finish at change 16. Driving say man, I'm thinking we may come war out here. So when traffic and he figure they are start on why for change job, everybody else to ride so like job the ride like you see right, everybody ride part job team. They say if you got 10 man, if you can make a 50 and all, because nobody will chase job. Driving up and the brake and the corner, driving the push the brake. Driving the push the brake hard and all like the full money they win. So like the man driving nothing so that they chase job. But driving they try to help one make five we go that tongue on a get off on a corner we get prize, we got 10 prize, make we go that tongue left that corner if that lunch bunch no one go, make we go. Driving the pace the hardest I realize I know my method I when I see where I said driving, drop a bump and then I got too long, boom, drop a bump. This is the correct thing. On a race, on a train, on a train for race, I want to reach a race, on a do an next training. How dumb can that be? Driving gun, Alfred going driving, Alfred now want help driving first driving, apparently check now tell her, if you don't help me, I want drop more bump by you. Alfred biting up for no to, no, it better help this man, because this man drop bump by me, I let me go. I might get let go, I can't sprint, they catch me back, and I get no prize. Alfred rode a great race. Help driving to an corner tape, second and third. After that, Joshua Fuller come and league distance with Heras. Heras was fifth, so they two get terminated up and they two get away. So that fourth and fifth, the big girl come sprint. Big sprint too, just then. Also no over sprint, but don't know how to go. How to turn and where for turn. Sprint. Sprinting like on sick too. Like on the baddest crowd. That was a disappointing race to me. I think that the but I got tell you that this time this not the worst race for this time from a watch. That doing this I think doing I can't go from the travel catch up got only 5 minutes. So why gonna for those stuff so decide that travel just to show the people in travel. So doing the thing he stopped the back to say the back of the fireworks and you know they want to start chase travel. 10 minutes and chase travel beat the back road. Travel we were nearly 24.5 miles an hour, which was damn good in a long condition that they were racing. So to be on the travel driving Alford rode a race on Sunday. The rest never ride no race. They were just sit down and wait when they get close. The attack start happening, 2-1 get the bomb, and the back road right down and something out, the back road can't sprint. That was it. You always satisfied to get beat 7 minutes, 5 minutes and change. I, 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 I never believed women got one big up and classic like that. Sad, embarrassment. Baby Chava driving definitely at another level. On need for catch up to feeling level because they two brother they above on. On need for raise on standard. I don't know how to do it. Little and 1 month away from cross country. I don't know if you not got the knowledge, the ability for know for do for raising the standard start cross country, find in a better condition and in better mindset than I saw you all on Sunday. Embarrassment. I shame for no. Shame. Rumble in the Jungle comes on when I come on. I come on Sunday. That was to be a nice race. Didn't even put the price, but let me put the price on that. Let's see. A great race. The race supposed to start Mandikota, go through Coastal, go to Hummingbird, take a right and come to Belize through Hummingbird Hills. But I think I changed that now and I start from Shibel gas station, my close to 6 miles cut off. going to Belize, Boulevard to 3 laps. Roughly about 106 miles. I hope we see a good race, man. I really hope we see a good race. Prize are good though. Yeah, the prize are first place. 5,000 cash. Boy, damn. Second place, 3,000 cash. Third place, 2,000 cash. Fourth place, 1,000 cash. Fifth place, 900. Fifth 900. Sixth, 800. Seven, 700. Eight, 600. Ninth place, 500. And 10th place, 400. And they are the prizes, brethren. They are the prize. U23, 1,000 first place. Second, 500. Third, 250. Juniors, first place 500, second place 300, third place 200. Masters 40 plus, first 750, second 450, third 300. Check their price, they go, Baba. 50 plus, first place 500, second place 300, third place 200. Why? What Paso station price I know? Okay, this way to follow the Alfred Park. I want the kind of price the Alfred Park give. Tapa Gap, what's that? 1.5. 1.5 Tapa Gap. Check that. St. Margaret's 250 station price. Climb before Blue Hole, 500 cash. Climb before Belmopan, 250 cash. I went to Taparamina. Taparamina, 750 cash. Mile 36, 500 cash. Zoo, 250 cash. Mile 8, 250 cash. Then lap 1, lap 2. Lap 1, lap 2 got a wrong Central American Boulevard. I think I wrong the boat. Lap 1, 200 cash. Lap 2, 200 cash again, and then sprint the last lap. I honestly, if I like that the laps though. Because it's a lot of man not in a race, but when you got a lot of man in a race to come in, but the back corner of the rowboat to finish for then 7th place, 8th place, 9th place, and you have somebody missing a lap. I hope you know, check on us, that's good. You don't got no quarrel after race, because we be the boss of that after race, for quarrel start, but you know, do 2 laps. That one shot of a lap, quarrel out over prizes. I don't hope that. I don't hope that will not fix that. Great station prize, great finishing prize, Masters U23, 50 plus, 40 plus, nice set of prizes. U23, Masters 40, 50. Great prizes, man. Well, one of DJ Anthony Mala team, this on a sponsor race. On have to redeem yourself, man. If you want to redeem yourself, I will personally recommend to Mr. Mala, make them start take back bicycles. On a ride, done series like one of the road on Sunday, I recommend to Mr. Anthony Mala start take back bicycles. Because the man race now is on a sponsor race, have to show. Yeah, right, don't say, sponsor race, all right, great. You can make them truly buy go and take a lot of money. If I done this, that, then for 1, 2, so 5 and 3, 8,000 down and but the station price gone for it, so people they highlight, but I don't want to believe it. You must go cash, man. Ride the race. Go cash for the man, then be doing. Make you say excited race. So doing this one live stream, not to. I just only drop signals, but most of the way we should be able to see this race now. Yeah, when they count that there's no 2 man again gone, or 1 man gone for there. Nobody back and want chase the man, and Yeah, so I take about bicycles, okay? So that is the Rumble in the Jungle coming on this Sunday, sponsored by I think BTB and the Mala Factor for them in conjunction with the CFB second division of I think. Not a bicycle right now. I didn't feel I didn't feel energized for talk about bicycle race when I say honey, right? Really. Don't give me no spirit. I still don't need to fight for try get a bit excited because the race about the we don't really depressing. That race I'm a depressing race. Even though Alford driving and Chav both phenomenal races, phenomenal race, race on no, for a depressive race. No, depressed people. All right. Next, um, election results. When's the last we had the election? PUP won. My prediction was UDP was going to win six, the last one. I met Patrick Faber. Um, mess up the prediction. I'm going to Patrick Faber to win. So I had UDP six, and I got to change UDP six person for five person may win. Patrick Faber and be six. Patrick Devin Daly came and unseated Patrick Faber. I think Patrick Faber first election he lost. Patrick Faber and holds for 90s. First election, Patrick may have lost. Normally got look at when young Derek Aikman may unseat George Price was leader of the party and PP. George Price a George Price a general beat George Price. So they did that to Patrick. So 26 PUP won their seats and five UDP won their seats. It's no surprise that Lee Mark Chang beat out Ellis and Shine because the word was on the street that Shine was very unpopular, getting unpopular in his division. So I knew that he was going to last his seat, but I was wondering if there was going to people was going to come out in numbers to allow. I would say that Shine would have gotten among of votes Andy Mark Chang, but I never knew for sure if that number that Lee Mark got would have been enough for him to win the seat over Ellis. And so that those the two seats that people were looking at for that election, that was the two top seats was Bishop Tema and Albert with Tracy and Kayakatus. Those were the two seats, those two hot seats. And did we had a nice we had a nice run looking at that. We already know all those most of those people. Actually UDP had already PUP had already won four seats. And then two they want to agree and I think those kind of independent. I know them I get blow away. I think I can leave it at both. But after the polls were closed and counted and stuff, the Bayesian people, in my mind, sent a clear message to the opposition UDP. They sent a clear sign that we not be into one or two, one or two rubbish one or two many produced, being Shine Barrow and Tracy. Does it put up any candidate for the people? No respect to does it people some people pull up and wait for run and different stuff. People in the area, people that are educated people, and so you all got the results that you asked for. The embarrassment that someone get 19 vote, 7 vote, 23 vote, 1%. But you hear in election, people get 19 votes. I mean, Colonel beat two brother like independence of bad. I haven't seen that. I mean, Colonel had embarrassed Dan Finnegan last election, but damn, what you doing, brother? No. that was. I'm sure that the UDP people didn't vote for Colonel Hyde. Colonel Hyde, maybe someone voted for Colonel Hyde. Colonel Hyde is a great guy. I love the guy. But the UDP people didn't come out because of the candidates that you all put. You Tracy and Shine, the 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 simpleness want to put front of the people in for vote for. The people in the people spoke mightily. I'm not gonna know that. No, because you put somebody there, we all vote for them. So we're not supposed to get this good idea now. Both Shine and Trace supposed to get one good idea for the Belizean people is thinking presently. And I like the way they vote. I was impressed because I don't think gonna come put anybody there. People now vote when they got in that UDP. Embarrassment. I haven't seen the embarrassment that like people get beat like drum. People get stumbled and run over. And I vote the boy. They vote me. They vote me. Sad I tell you. Johnny Bisseno pick his so the five UDP that one was Albert, Mesopotamia, Queen Square, Kaya West, and Horizon North, Cooper Park. And so Johnny Bisseno went on to look at it to pick his cabinet. And let me try to find his cabinet where his cabinet was. Where is it? I know where it is right now. Is that? Let me see if I got it. Yeah. So Prime Minister Bisseno, I think on Saturday, pick his cabinet. John Bisseno, as everyone would know, uh, won his second term in office and as the Prime Minister of Belize. He's also apart from Prime Minister, he's the Minister of Finance, Investment, and Economic Transformation, Civil Aviation, and E-Governance. That's Johnny Bisseno. In Johnny Bisseno's ministry, he has three ministers of state. First was Senior Minister Dolores Balaramos, as Senior Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister, Rodwell Ferguson, the same Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister, and Osmond Martinez, newcomer as well, got a Minister of State but in economic development. So he got a better run over there too. I'm from Ladyville Lodge Bank, Rural Central. So I was glad when I heard Minister Dolores Garcia said on national TV that she has no respect. She is there to work on behalf of the country and the Prime Minister's whatever the Prime Minister want her to do. But she also made a comment which Rural Central people should also feel good. She said she will take out this last 5 years because she says apparently she's not running again. She said she will dedicate this 5 years to the people of the Belize Rural Central. So I feel good. In Minister Dolores, they are rock away. So Rural Central, the minister said that this last term, her number one priority is us, Central. So I feel good when I say that. I will look forward, Minister Garcia, to hear good things from you that you will do for Rural Central. So Large Bank including that. Okay, so Colonel Hyde retains Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Natural Resources, Petroleum and Mining. Marconi Leal, first time. Um, no, sorry. Francis Fonseca loses education but he continues. in foreign affairs, foreign trade, culture, and immigration. I say he got more. He got immigration. So he last one and gain one immigration. His Minister of State is young, talented guy as well. I like the youth, Marcona Leal Jr. Jose Alberto Mae, I think he maintains his agriculture, food security, and enterprise. His Minister of State is Alex Balona, Minister of State in Agriculture. Joseph Spat continues with infrastructure development and housing. And Mr. Espat is doing a tremendous job as well. Karim Musa maintains home affairs and new growth industries. Anthony Mala maintains tourism, but he also gains youth, sports, and diaspora relations. It's great. Young Devin Daly, Minister of State in youth and sports. So I think Devin is young. Devin is an active basketball player. I think Anthony Mala is always active in sports, always helping on sponsoring sports. So I personally will give them the edge. I think he along with Devin. I mean, I'm a sports guy too, and sports has been given so little a budget in a PUP and UDP time in the past. We don't get nothing on sports. So with Mala and young Devin, I can see, or I'm hoping that sports will grow in this 5 years of this PUP administration. Kevin Bernard maintains health and wellness. Orlando Habet, sustainable development, climate change, and solid waste management. He is assisted with his minister, Ramiro Ramirez, Minister of State in Sustainable Development and Solid Waste Management. Michelle Shabat, Public Utilities, Energy, and Logistics. He's assisted his junior minister, Gilbert Osha, in the Minister of State in the Public Utilities and Energy and Logistics. Henry Charles Osha, I think, maintained public service and governance and NEMO. I think he had that before. Oscar Mira, National Defense and Border Security. Oscar Requena gains education, science, and technology. His junior minister is Ramon Cervantes, Minister of State, Education, Science, and Technology. Andre Perez, maintain, I think, blue economy and marine conservation. Sabane, Blue Sabane, Indigenous Constitution and Religious Affairs and Transport. That was held by Mr. By Radley Ferguson. I hope Mr. Zabane to take charge, uh, fix this bus industry. Louis, Mr. Zabane, the bus industry in a bad shape. I don't know about also a boxer, but I know about Rongia, last bank in a bad shape. These can help restore safety, uh, comfort in this era. People riding bus to work. The bus out and a hole and broke up and at the poorer condition, Mr. Zabane, please come out and or look at the bus thing here. Go ride bus. I could drop it at the bus, out there the bus there, and I could make a ride bus and I drive behind and I pick you up. I believe city and bring you back to the vehicle because I won't ride the bus with you because I can afraid from the bus out there. So but definitely I'll come out in an area in a rural area and check for the bus then the way the bus then look. Just the way the bus then look, minister. The bus and they look like nothing where want jump on. Please come out and help women. Have to. Lorenzo Marin, rural transformation, community development, labor, and local government. Tia Ramirez gets, I think she gets all the portfolio from her aunt, um, Dolores. Human development, family support, and gender affairs. Anthony Sylvester retains as he retained the Attorney General. Ambassador Stuart Leslie will serve as Cabinet Secretary and Chief of Staff. Chief Executive Officers, I think they picked them this week, the CEOs and stuff, which the Prime Minister said most of them will remain the same. So that they rundown from that's the rundown from the Prime Minister picking his cabinet. So 5 more years, they got till 2030 to continue run the country. People see it fit in selecting them. UDP never make no inroad into the amount of seats remain the same. They win five last time. They win back five again. UP still at 26, so it hasn't shown that the opposition made inroads, but the the the, the UDP fiasco. We are chamber up the Jules 7 last week Friday. I'm kind of Sabagas here. The barrel table. Even though he lose for party convention shortly. When I hear that, my eyes was like, but I said, what is going on? Then Channel 5 News, what, Monday? Um, Chairman, Perry Michael Perry said, according to him, so he said Monday, who UDP one seat? And so he's referring to who Pat and Australia writing out of West Benke, right? So it looked like he never acknowledged face the taker, three seats. So that make kind of the that make kind of the 15 minutes, 15. That make kind of I was taken back by that. And then no, he said under the UDP constitution, the leader of the party have to retain a seat. Okay, so China with no seat now. You only got two, they know opposition, they know majority opposition, so they can pick China as senator so to maintain power in the house. I think so. But he wisely said too, if Michael P says, I mean me, I mean, I jawab katakan, give Hugo Pat a bunch of keys to UDP headquarters and the paperwork at the whole I better have to use this, which was and now some bad something where I think Shine from the Lotto from the night he lost. Mike P said him drive up to Katakana and give Hugo Pat. Hugo Pat is the party leader. That Mike Perfect. Morning, let her come out say Shine resign and I said, well, it look good now then, it look good. The position of reform. Then this is looking at news this evening. That was wasn't that was a better news for the opposition now and the UDP when Hugo Pat in an interview stated clearly and openly that he's showing his support behind Tracy Tega Panton as the leader of the UDP. So that in my mind is sober news for democracy, the UDP. Tracy Panton says she will call convention shortly or whatever. So this look like we'll go good. We're not sure if Tracy got the keys to Guardian and the talk show and building up on Virginia Drive, but I'll implore to shine. Shine, man, better just give Tracy the key and walk away from this thing because everything done said no. Who were pathway made the thing the on your side, but Tracy no one said Tracy that leader. Now pass, Shine, there's nothing you can do. You just get your horse now and ride into the sunset. Definitely people in the thing, make them do their thing if they want to. They want to tell her they want to. She's done said she don't think she might be perfect and no rights, and if she go use her in any sense, she a use her. But they also make a point that she look for new fresh blood, so that no like they now use Michael Pidgin and no as a senator. He was a senator for those years so as well. So I guess we might get new senators. But this look like it now for democracy because we could walk away from the embarrassment that you all two know really push. That stupidness on two really push. So look like democracy want take leave from and like Hugo Pata and Oscar so that they can board the trace there as leader. You must have do the party convention there, pick on the two chairman and all that. So look like you want to start afresh, look forward for maybe 2030. Yeah, better run when you know 5 seats. So in a democracy, you want the opposition that voice and teeth. You know, the opposition can go 5 seats. You want at least 12, 13, and make it thing close. So next election should be interesting based on what we got to hear today in the news. So I call it democracy, the fight for democracy. Oh no, no, we never see no democracy for any China TSA election and put all of the candidates. That's not democracy. I mean stupidness. And I believe that people rewarded you for stupidness. So take that as a lesson. Oh no, go. Step funny and do shine, give up your keys and make the lady start run the thing and walk away. No fuss and no fight. The court case in a month, Dasha told us put in a discontinuance that will discontinue matter there, we don't fight that again. Now, why would you fight that? Because you will only fight for who will be leader. Everybody don't go and say who the leader now. So the fight done off for again, the fight they done. So please give back to Tracy and get in permission, get in building back and make democracy prevail again and make we vote. Caleb, with that said, I'll finish off quickly with the NBA. NBA, the about 15 games left regular season. And then I think right after Easter, um, playoffs should start. It look good though. The the thing is looking good. The I'm trying to get the top 8 in each division. NBA standings right now. Okay. So in the East, Cleveland Cavaliers looking good, 56 and 11. Next team for another 50. That's on a gap. Second Celtics, third Knicks, fourth Bucks. This is present standing fifth Pacers, six Pistons. Pistons surprised me. I think Pistons are seven Hawks, and top 8 is Magic. If you're going to a plane, 9 to 10 will be Bulls and Heat. That is standings for the Eastern Division and the Western Division. First place Thunder boy. That told everybody about 12 games. Because Heat are looking good. Second place Rockets. Third place Nuggets. Fourth place Lakers. Fifth Grizzlies. Six Warriors. Seven Timberwolves and eight Clippers. And then in ninth and 10th seat fighting for playing spot will be Kings and Night Mavericks 10 and Suns at 11. And I don't think the top six might not change. I think that for 7, 8 might change. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I battle for two spots. But clearly, Nuggets I'm surprised Rockets are second too. I didn't think Rockets are second. And I will believe that you got to work out use the correct word. We're end of the season, one team up on a roll. So teams that are on a roll to me, they gonna be the team in the last part make the adjustments. Um, People not look for the two top team, Cavs and OKC, but Cavs and OKC looks very good. Cavs and OKC. It's not impossible for Cavs end up to play OKC for the finals. That's not impossible. They're looking at Boston for the East, and they say Nuggets for the West. But I'm not sure. OKC looking very good for the game over second place. Houston, very impressive. Lakers end up in an injuries to me. I'm not sure if Lakers some man come back, some not come back. Um, but when I say when they finish out the season, Lakers got a good team, though. Lakers got a good team. Nuggets got a good team. Houston is young, but upstart. You know, don't give up. I think next side are between Boston, House, Bucks. When Bucks won, I just think I think he's done the side to me. Boston will play Cavs. Who will win that? I'm not sure. I will look by end of month and say end of the season and say go. The West Cali toss up. Okay, see, I think will have finals West, but I don't know who they're not going. Who are they're not play for finals West. But Houston, OKC, Lakers, who else? And then went on record for say one time that OKC will play one kind of three team for West Finals. Lakers, Denver, Houston. How Grizzlies though? Grizzlies will play good too. Grizzlies struggle and then. So yeah, I need experience and play a big role now. You kind of right, you have 7 game season now play. So that will be important this last part. But we will see. Caleb already? Yeah, we are see how that unfolds. And so this Sunday, check out the Rumble in the Jungle. Yeah, prestigious big prizes, good race on cycles on both on race, measured money to give, station prize, big lot of prize for all division. Come out and race, man. The ride, I come to ride Super Sunday, man. Come out and do this thing and make everybody say a great race. Like a Tango sponsors, Marlon Castillo's meat shop in Finnegan Market. Best cut of meats in Belize. You can get all the functions. Marlon Castillo meat shop is the right choice for you in meat. K&L Bike Shop, K&L Bike Shop in Port Royal, the best bike shop with all the best parts in Belize. Make it there. So until next week, God's willing, we'll rock and share the results of that rumble in the jungle and other things that happen in your country and stuff. Next week, peace out. Bless.